shake.
What's up, everybody? How are you guys all doing this fine Friday afternoon? I'm doing pretty good. I've gotten a lot of good shit in the mail today, so I'm feeling pretty good about today. So let's see. We got a few people already here. Nobody commenting, but that's all good. You're probably all here just to see one thing and one thing only, and that would be the Steam Deck, which is right here. I really expected this box to be bigger. I mean, I know the Steam Deck's not that big. I mean, in comparison to some other things, supposedly it is, but this box is not very big. I just expected a bigger box, but hey, I don't know what I was expecting. There's not much to it. It's all in the unit itself. So here it is. This is what we will be unboxing. Don't look at my address. But yeah, we're going to get right to that in just a minute. I have been looking forward to this for a while. I was one of the first people to sign up for the Steam Deck. I was able to get my pre-order in on day one. But clearly, since this isn't I wasn't in the first initial release where like Gabe Newell was going around and like handing Steam Decks to people personally, apparently I wasn't the first person to do it. Or I was one of the first, but not in the first ones. But let me see, turn all this off so not to get bothered. But yeah, I got a lot of cool stuff in the mail today. I got this new mini keyboard, mouse, thumbstick deal for my computer down here that you guys can't see that I'm talking about. And I got some movies I ordered. I also got a green screen suit. I plan on doing some weird shit with that. And something else. Oh yeah, this Steam Deck. And I don't know, just it's been a good day. And I also, for those of you that don't know, I found out that not today, the other day, that I've been approved, my order's been approved by Starlink, the SpaceX internet. My internet woes are about to come to a fucking end finally, because Starlink is finally available in my area. So I'm happy about that. They'll be sending me my receiver they said within 2 weeks. That was a few days ago. So within 2 weeks from now, I will not be having this bullshit internet issues I've been having. Like right now, I don't even want to talk about where we're at right now. You can see me, I can see you guys. That's all that matters. But I have struggled with rural internet since I moved out here. Rural internet is not a joke. It is a pandemic around the world, or around this country at least. I never have struggled with internet in my life, and until I got here, I was really blown away that there are parts of this country that still cannot get high-speed internet, reliable high-speed internet, much less uncapped. I mean, I've got satellite internet right now, but it's shit satellite. Viasat, I don't mind throwing their fucking name out there. There are two options, Viasat and HughesNet. Both of them fucking suck. Just saying, that's not what you're here for, but that's what I'm giving you. This isn't my regular coffee cup. It's because it's being washed right now. So I've got this one. Okay, so let's jump right into this. I don't plan on this being a real long stream because I'm going to have to connect this thing to the internet once it's unboxed to download stuff. So yeah, you guys ain't got that kind of time. But we're going to get in there and mess around with it and at least look and see what all it does without games on it. Unless it comes with some pre-installed. I don't think it does. But we're going to see all that. So let's jump right in. I've got a camera set up over here on my little table like I did when I built my PC, that so you guys can get a closer look at this deal. I guess I'll open the box, like what is this, FedEx? The FedEx box right here. No reason to put it over there for that. So here we go. I know there's not many people in the stream today. I didn't expect many because I kind of threw this out there last minute. I'm really behind today, work-wise. I got some videos already pre-recorded. I've got like 6 reviews recorded that will be up soon. The one I went and saw what's the Sandra Bullock Channing Tatum movie? I already forgot that. Lost City. I saw the Lost City a little bit early, and I have a review of that, and that will be coming hopefully later this evening. Worst case scenario tomorrow morning. Also, the Halo show is I reviewed that. Some other movies too, newer and older, some Patreon movies. I guess you guys are wanting to see this. This is here we go. Oh shit. Okay, I'm gonna close this. We're gonna open it over there because this is the box. I thought this was like a UP or a FedEx box. That the box was inside the box, but no, this is the actual box. So let's put it up. Let's switch over to our other camera, and we will open it there so you can see the official unboxing. I didn't realize that was that's a really plain. It doesn't even say Steam Deck or anything on it, unless it's under this sticker right here, which I don't think it is. That's a really weird box, but who cares? You know, we're not here for boxing. We're here for unboxing. All right, so let's switch over to that. Where's the... Oh, yeah, there it is. Hey, look! A blank table. There you go. It's not blank anymore. Let me get moved over here, and we'll get started on this bitch. Now, the chat is behind... Well, next to me, so any questions you got or anything, just throw them out there, and I will get to them when I can. Alrighty. This is really awkward with this camera in my face. So here's the box that it comes. This is the actual. There's no other box. Whatever. So let's get this bad boy open. I've already cut it open. I've got a computer on my table. You can't see it. It's right here. My old computer. So I'm low on space. So we got all these, I don't know what all this says. Lots of different languages in here. Where's the English? I'll tell you what it says. I'm not sure. I'm sure on here somewhere it says it in English. On the subway. What? Oh, okay. It says on the subway, on a Ferris wheel, I'm Otto. What? On the coach. In a submarine. I guess it's just all the places you can play it. Okay, attention. Attention. Plug in, power on. And it tells you 2 buttons and that you can put an SD card in, which I have an SD card to put in there, I guess. All right, so yeah, there's this thing with a QR code. It tells you to plug it in and power it on, which we'll plug it in a minute. Hopefully it's got a little... Most electronic devices have a little bit of juice when you first get them. Okay, there it is, ladies and gents. What's this? Is this the plug? Oh, I get to cut something. Good. I'm assuming this is the charger. Yes, it is. And it is not a USB charger. It's an actual dedicated USB-C. I mean, it's USB-C, but it's not like, you know, you don't have to have... It's its own charger. It's got this little... Well, no, that doesn't disconnect. All right, well, that's cool. I'm assuming it would charge through any USB. There's something down in here. Is that just part of the box? I can't tell if that's something... Yeah, it's a book. Okay, we got a book. Woo! And box... And health and safety... Oh, shit. Nobody knows. What? Do they really need that many pages for the charger? I mean, really? Look at all that. Look at how many pages it doesn't... I mean, I know it's in, like, every conceivable, like, language known to man, I guess. That's why, but that just seems a bit excessive. Whoever reads these things? This is such a waste of paper. Send a digital version. I'm just saying. All right. All right, so there's our charger. I'll go ahead and take the little ribbon off. Oh, it's got the cheap ones. It's not like the sexy ribbons. It's got the cheap ribbons from like that you get on like bread. Not the, you know, the circular ones. Yeah, whatever. Hopefully that is not indicative of the quality of the rest of the product. I don't think it will be. All right, so we'll plug that in a minute. Got more packaging, and there it is. I got the 512 gigabyte version at the park. Any more English? In the lab, yeah. All right, so that's the box. Real sexy, I know. I guess this is the, yeah, it comes in plastic. I mean, it's not bad packaging, but it's pretty no frills. Your games are going places. Gonna have to pick up all that trash after this. All right, and we got this little, oh, it's like locked. Am I supposed to cut that? I don't know. All right, let's pull this little sleeve off. It says, your games are going places. Steam Deck, designed by Valve Corporation, has their address for Europe, contents, video game machine, case. That's it. That's all you get. Pretty no frill. Oh, it's got this little Terry thing there if you wanted to do that. It just slides off, though. A bunch of other stuff, so, yeah, that's that. All right, so this is the case. I like the case. It's hard. It's a hard case, and it's got this little insignia. As you can see, it's raised up. It's kind of got that rubbery feel. Oh, what's this? Ooh, what's this? What do we got here? Oh, I guess, is this for the charger? This is probably for the, is this the charger? Yeah, I'm guessing that's for the charger. That's a nice, that's a quality bag, though. I'll give them that. That is a quality feeling bag. It's not like super thin. It's pretty thick. Pretty thick bag. But yeah, I guess that, I mean, you need a bag for your charger, I guess. But you got this thing here. I don't know what you need that for. I guess you could attach it to stuff. I don't know. But it's like an elastic strap, and this, I'm assuming the deck sits on there. But okay, let's open her up and find out. We got little plastic stuff on our grips here. Does that come off? I mean, it comes off, but am I going to get it off easily? Come off. Oh my God. It's kind of difficult to do around this camera. There we go. I've unboxed and unplasticed. Fuck this. Hang on. I guess I got to cut this. It's got like the valve thing on. Do I want to? I don't want to cut anything. I don't have to. I guess it's like a security thing. If I cut this, is like an alarm going to go off? Let's see. No alarms went off. So that's what that is. It's like this. It's like a security thing. Huh. Well, okay. I guess that's so nobody can, like, when it's being shipped, nobody can mess with it. So if that's off, I guess, you know, that's a thing. Does this peel? Oh, there we go. There we go. Okay, cool. That peels off. Kind of peels off. Sorta. It comes off. That's what matters. So, oh shit. So before we get it off, there it is. It's got like a little handle. Isn't that cute? So yeah, I like how it's hard. Which I guess I wasn't expecting a soft case anyway, but yeah, cool. All right, so let's open it up. Let's see what I paid all this money for. The zipper has a nice feel. So do I open it this way? Yeah. Ooh, I like the top. There it is. Man, it's a beefy boy. It is chunky. But not like, it's not ridiculous. I mean, people have been talking about how big it is. I get that a lot. But, I mean, people have been talking about how big the Steam Deck is. It's not, like, ridiculously big. But it is larger than something like the Switch, which I have a Switch. I guess I could get that in a minute for comparisons. But, yeah, there it is. Now, this is the 512 gigabyte version. This is the top-of-the-line version. It's supposed to have, like, this non-reflective glass, which you can see a reflection. But now, granted, I've got, hang on. There we go. There's a nice little light we got on. Shed some more light on the situation. I've got, like, right above this thing, there's this light you're seeing right here. That's a what do you call it? I don't know. An office light, pretty much, just in the ceiling. So I don't know if you could not have that reflect, but Oh, you know what? It's nowhere near as heavy as I thought it was going to be. Nowhere near as heavy. Let's set that aside for a second, even though that's what we're all here to see. We got this. I don't know what this is. What does this do? Not really sure what that does. Is that to pull the Steam Deck out? I don't think you really need that. Do you really need... Hang on. I guess that's so you can like... Oh, look. I pull it out like that. Sure, okay. We got a little microfiber cloth. Oh, no. My sexy bag fell off. We got a microfiber cloth, looks like. Is that all that's in here? I guess that's for like the screen and stuff. I thought this thing came with more. Maybe it's like digital stuff. I know it came with some other stuff. Probably digital items, but yeah. Well, that feels nice. I mean, it's a micro, it just feels like a microfiber cloth. I guess you can, oh, it fits the screen perfectly. I guess I could put it over like that. You don't really, you got a case for that. The inside of the case is nice feeling. You know what this reminds me of, this material? It reminds me of, it's hard, like the backing of it's harder, but the actual material, the because it's like a fabric that's covering the hard shell. It feels like the stuff that's on the, I think is the face of the valve index, which that makes sense. Maybe they had extra laying around. So, yeah. Okay, cool. So that's that. Let's get this bad boy out. This is what we're here to see. I'm going to remove the case. I think all the versions came with a case. I could be wrong. I don't know. Maybe the cheaper version, maybe it does not come with a case. I'm not sure. Okay, so here she is, ladies and germs. Let me plug the charger in so we can go ahead and get some charging going. Ah, I knocked over my camera. Quality stream here, people. Quality stream. This is what you're here for. Okay, I've done something here. What is going on? Well, that's weird. I somehow... I don't know what I did. But the tripod I have this camera on somehow no longer fits in this spot. But it's okay. I'm readjusting it. Okay, so there we go. I don't know what the hell I did. Let me plug this in real quick. Well, do I have a plug close to here? I'm grabbing an extension cord if you're wondering. My studio is a little bit under construction at the moment. So, yeah, it's I got shit everywhere. That's what you keep hearing me run into. It's just shit. All right, so let's plug this bad boy in. All right, here we go. I guess when I before I plug it in, because I'm afraid when I plug it in, it's just going to turn on. Before we jump into that, let's look at what we got here. All right, so on the top or on the front, I guess. Ooh, that feels good. The D-pad feels really good. It's squishy but clicky at the same time. Can you hear it? Hang on. I don't know if you guys could hear that, but I enjoy a good D-pad. It's a good D-pad. It is on the edge, but it feels, the analog stick and the D-pad feel good in the hand. I don't feel awkward. So, yeah. All right, so we got the D-pad, that's nothing. We got the touch pads, which are, just touch. They are separate. I can see them moving slightly. They don't click or anything. Analog sticks feel good. They feel real good. The positioning of them feels good. Oh, they got a click. Valve Index controller users will be happy to hear that. So we got a nice little click going on. Nice little, they snap back real nice. That's cool. That button right there, that's a very deep button. Both of these are. That one's not so much. This one feels like it goes really deep. I don't know what that button is. I mean, it's a nice push, but it just keeps on going. It doesn't stop like you would think it would. But then we got these, of course, a Steam button, very squishy button, and this button, I guess that's like a menu button. It's pretty squishy. Vent or grills for the speakers. Our Xbox configured button, XYAB, they all feel good. Nice click. And they feel very, very Xbox controller-esque. This Y button feels a little higher. Is it? It's not. It feels like it's just slightly higher than the others, but not like it's not uncomfortable or anything. Like holding it like this, I don't dislike it. And even though I do prefer, like, let me grab one. I prefer the Xbox controller over, say, like a PlayStation, the PlayStation layout, the sticks being offset. I don't like this. This feels awkward to me, like if the PlayStation design. I mean, it's fine. I mean, it's to each his own, but I prefer this. This feels much more comfortable to me. And even though this is, you know, in the same spot, I still get that feeling. I have that. I don't feel like my thumbs aren't having to go down. So I do like this layout. This is a nice layout. But yeah, the buttons, as you can see, they're the same exact layout, same everything as the Xbox one. Even the AB, XY, they're very much the same. This is almost like an Xbox controller they took and put it in here. Now the thumbsticks, this is an older controller. The thumbsticks actually do have they feel very similar. Very similar. Very, very similar thumbsticks. So, and I like the Xbox controller, so that's a good thing for me. So, yeah, good. Okay, on the top, we got our power button. We got a USB-C, which I'm assuming that's for power. Headphone jack, nice to see, 3mm. I'm pretty sure this thing has Bluetooth as well, which I'm sure that's what most people are going to use nowadays, but it is nice to see that sometimes. We have our up and down volume. Ooh, I like how those are raised. That's nice. You won't be looking for them. The power button is not. That's fine, because if you're turning it off, that's all you're doing. You're not going to hit that by accident. Our shoulder buttons are also, these are almost kind of a somewhere in the middle of the PlayStation and Xboxes. They kind of have the form factor. The bumper is very much the same as the Xboxes, and how they kind of come together as one. But the trigger on the Xbox is, you see, it's hard to see, but it has more. It looks at least more like the PlayStation's. Which that's fine. I mean, the triggers and bumpers, fucking no biggie there. They got nice throw to them. I like the feel. Nice click there. Our sides, nothing going on there. On the bottom, we have, that is where your SD card can go, right there. If you want to have an external SD card, which I do have one. This has the 512, I believe it is, gigabyte NVMe, which I'll probably upgrade at some point, because you can actually, they have it to where you can open this and not void the warranty and upgrade it yourself. We've got a little grill here for the fan, I assume. And we've got these back buttons. It looks like a R4 and 5 and an L4 and 5. That's neat. I don't know how, they got like they're squishy, but they have a click. Can you hear it? Hang on. Surround sound clicks. They got a nice little click to them. I do wonder, excuse me, I've heard some people say they're awkward to get to. Not for me. I mean, they're there. I don't know how often I'll use those. Maybe for like an inventory or something like that. These are not going to be, I'm not going to be using these. They fall like that in my hand. on this finger and kind of this one. My pinky a little bit because they're big. They're big enough to where you can hit them with multiple fingers. Only thing I would worry about is, am I going to hit them by accident? I don't think so. Maybe if you're like really intense and you squeeze, maybe, but I don't think they don't. At first feel, they don't feel like they're going to. This thing has a great feel. I'm going to say that. It does not feel, I've already got dust on it. It does not feel heavy. I was thinking it was going to be a lot heavier, and it is a lot thinner than I thought it would. Its whole, excuse me, its whole profile, because of the grips, is thicker, but the vast majority of it is pretty thin, especially for as powerful as this thing is. It's essentially a PS4 or an Xbox One in power-wise, at least, in a handheld format, and that's really cool. Looks like we got a microphone hole right there. I don't know how well you can see it. You can kind of see it, a little hole. So yeah, that's the Steam Deck physical side of it. I guess we're gonna power it on now and see what it has to offer on that side. So here we go. I guess I should plug it in. It'll probably turn on automatically when I plug it in. Get a little light there showing that it's plugged in. It does not turn on when you plug it in. I know some devices will automatically turn on. Let's. They have a dock as well, but it's not out yet. But you can use any dock with this thing. I may or may not dock it. I don't know. I got this for portability. Oh, there it goes. I'll be using this almost exclusively as a portable. I mean, I have a gaming PC. I don't need this to be that. It is neat, though, that this is essentially a mini PC you can plug into a dock and you can do shit on it. I mean, you'd have to put Windows on it, I guess, or get some apps through, because it's a Linux-based system. But now that they're talking about bringing Game Pass to the Steam Deck, that was the only thing I wanted out of Windows for this. I mean, nothing against Windows. I like Windows, but the only thing I wanted from Windows for my Steam Deck was Game Pass. And I thought that would be really cool. It would be pretty much be like a handheld Xbox. But they said, I think it's on. Does that just mean it's charging, or is it on? We'll give it a second. It's first time boot up. But they said they're going to be bringing Game Pass to Steam now, so I don't really have any need. I'll just wait it out. I'm cool with it. I got a shit ton of Steam games. I'm assuming it's booting. I don't see any. Oh, there it goes. Is it turned up? Okay. There's no indicator for what the volume's at. Anywho, okay, let's see. We are not Japanese or Asian. I don't know really what that is. I'm English, so we're gonna go English. Choose your time zone. I am in Central. Wait, Central Standard Chicago. Yep, that's me. Okay, this part, I'm going to choose my... I probably need to do this off screen. This is going to be my Wi-Fi. Let's see, it's this one. All right. Now, I got to put my password in, and I don't know it because I got a new router yesterday, and the password's some crazy shit. And this is temporary, so I'm not really going to learn it. So let me look. I've got it on my phone. Don't I? Yeah, I do. Right there. Photos. Well, I said I did. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Okay. That is a long, ridiculous password right there. Just a sec. It's very Xbox in like some of its design choices, which I know Gabe Newell used to work for Microsoft. Okay. Like in how like you click in the thumbstick to go caps and stuff like that. Which I mean that may be a PlayStation thing too, I don't know. Connection successful. Yay. But I know that Xbox has always been that, you know, click that the little hotkeys, if you will, that they have for the system. I've noticed a few things for this so far. And it is very reminiscent. If Microsoft put out, look, it's already got some battery charge. If Microsoft put out a handheld console, I would envision it being something like this. We have 3 minutes and it's all 1 second remaining. What? It's installing something. Oh, I hear it. I hear the fan just kick on. Can I feel it? Yeah, I can feel it. 2 minutes. I guess this is actually a good thing to see for those of you that are wondering how the startup and how long it takes and stuff like that. As you can see, the time is bouncing around all over the place. It's going from 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 1 minute, all that. Let's put that under there. I'm trying to get that glare off. I need to raise it up a little bit more. Guess I'll just hold it. It's not that heavy. It's not heavy at all. But so far I'm impressed. I mean, I think it's a I mean, hard, the feel of it, it feels quality. It feels like it doesn't feel cheap. I don't feel any flex or anything. You know what? Wow, holy shit, it went up to 12 minutes. I'm going to go get my Switch, or my daughter's Switch actually, so you guys can see what, you know, size comparison. Hang on just a second. Okay, I'm back. I'm going to switch cameras because you guys don't want to just watch this thing. You know what I might do? Let's get real. Let's do this. Hi. So yeah, we'll do both. That helps with the glare too. Oh, my daughter Erwin is watching. Or actually both my daughters. My youngest daughter is watching with my daughter Erwin. Oh, let's go over this way. Okay, so I got the switches because we've got one of each. We'll start with the OG switch, which this is actually Erwin in the chat's switch. I just went and grabbed from her room. It's dirty. Sorry, that's her. But this is the switch. And let's set it. I'm going to put it over here. There is a notable size difference between the two. It's not ridiculously bigger. Let me open this up. Let's bring that over. There we go. It's coming on over on me. Okay, so it's not ridiculously larger, but it has some. There's definitely some. I mean, it's that much. It's a good inch, 2 inches, probably 1.5 to 2 inches larger, like longer. But I mean, you get a much larger screen, as you can see, because the screen on the Switch is within this black border right here. The screen on the Steam Deck is to about right there to the edge of my finger. Yeah, it has a bezel as well, but it looks like it's to about right here. So you do get, I mean, I'd say you probably get about maybe not three, but maybe like 20% more screen. The screen's probably about 20%, but it's higher. It's much higher too. As you can see, like the whole entire Switch fits inside the Steam Deck's profile. So they are it's not a ridiculous size difference, but it is a size difference. Just be prepared for that. But I mean, I don't mind that. I prefer the slightly larger screen. Now, when it comes to something like the Switch Lite, I don't have much room in this little window over here, and all the fingerprints that my second youngest daughter has. This is hers. It's upside down. This is much smaller, but you know this is the Lite, so it's. You can see there that there is a considerable size difference in the Lite and the Steam Deck. But I mean, this is meant to be smaller, much smaller. So yeah, that's the difference in sizes. Now, as far as like weight goes, honestly, like the Switch, the OG Switch, and the Lite, I mean, despite the name, is a little bit lighter, but it's not like a huge amount lighter than the Switch. The Switch, the OG Switch is a good bit, and I don't know I don't have an OLED, so I don't know how much smaller or bigger it is to the Steam Deck. But the size difference, the weight difference between these is not that much. Now, when it comes to this one, there is a size difference. I mean, there is a weight difference for sure. But it's not like as much larger as this is than the Switch. It's not as much as you would think. It's not like, holy shit, like it's so much heavier. This is a lot lighter than I thought it would be, considering its size and everything it's got going on for it. So I'm actually pretty impressed by how light it is, comparatively speaking. Looks like it's got 6 minutes, so we'll give it just a second. I'll see. See, we have Devin Kyler Owens in the chat. Do you plan on doing any emulation? Yeah. Oops, sorry. This little screen here's fucking me up. But I'm an avid RetroArch user. On my streams, I've done RetroArch many times, so I've got lots of ROMs and all that. So I do plan on. I mean, I've only used RetroArch on Windows, and that's where my knowledge is. Like Linux based, I know SteamOS is Linux based. I have a very cursory knowledge of SteamOS and Linux, but I'm going to learn. I mean, it's an OS like any other. I know RetroArch will work in it, so I am looking forward to doing a lot of emulation with it. And my understanding is that it's an emulation beast. So that's going to be cool. I'm looking forward to that. I've already got a ton of games then, and I'm probably going to put them on, well, if I get it out. I'll get a bigger one, but I've got this. Well, no, that's not it. That's 8 gigabytes. I've got a 128 gigabyte, like a micro SD card around here somewhere. What did I do with that thing? It's somewhere. I've got it around here. I just saw it the other day because I just switched it out. The one in my camera, which you can't see right now, but right there. I got a HD one for that. So I have an extra 128 gigabyte card that I'm going to slide in there, which goes into the bottom. It says it's got 4 minutes left. Yay. But that's what I was looking for. So yeah, I don't know if this thing comes. I know it's got like some frills and stuff that come with it. That because I got the more expensive one, so I don't know if that. I'm assuming that stuff comes pre-installed. Devin says, "Yeah, I can't wait. I was after Q2, but now I'm after Q3. Oh damn." Yeah, I got mine. I got my pre-order in day one. Like I was actually at work when I used to have an office job, and I was sitting there at my desk. I can't remember whatever time it was, and they said, "This is what time Steam Deck pre-orders are going to go live." I was just sitting there, refresh, and I got in. It only took me like 5 minutes. 5 minutes in, I was able to order one after all them refreshes, and so I was with the first round. I obviously wasn't the first person because, Gabe Newell went and dropped those off personally. If Gabe Newell showed up to my fucking house, I'd have a heart attack and die. If he showed up to give me my Steam Deck. But anyway, I mean, that was what they started 3 weeks ago. So, I think they said they were doing, because they weren't doing them like every day, but each week, I think it was Fridays. Because look forward to Friday. That's when I found out about mine. Thursday or Friday. They sent me an email. So Fridays is when they're putting out they're doing each wave. So yeah, it was last Friday. What is today? Today's Friday. So a week ago, and I just got it today. It took about a week to get here. It didn't take a week to get here. That's a lie. They notified me on Friday that, hey, it's all good. And it was actually late Friday evening that I found out, and I paid for it. And that was over the weekend. They shipped it out. It got here fairly quick once they shipped it, but it was sitting like pending for a long time. Well, for a few days. It felt like a long time. I bought a 1 terabyte SD card, and I got the 256 gigabyte model. Is the 256? Is that that's the middle one, right? Because there's 3 of. Let me look. Let me pull up Steam here. I know mine's I think it's 512 gigabytes. It says I have 1 minute and 51 seconds left, but that bar's got an awful lot of room. Like area left on it. So I call that into question. Steam is opening. Sorry, my internet sucks. Elon came through with Starlink though, so I'll have that in the next 2 weeks. Shouldn't have any more internet issues. Let's go over here to Steam Deck. Holy fuck, it just jumped up to 1 hour and 40 minutes. How does that happen? Oh, I guess because I'm opening shit on the internet. That's why. I don't think that's normal. You guys got to understand, it's installing. I assume it's downloading stuff. It's using the internet. I don't think that's indicative of how long it will take. Let me look on here real quick, get the info I needed. Yeah, you got a 64 gigabyte, 256 gigabyte, and a 512 gigabyte. I got the 512. Says it comes with fastest storage, premium anti-glare etched glass, carrying case, exclusive Steam Community Profile Bundle, whatever that is, and exclusive virtual keyboard theme. So yeah, that's all digital shit it comes with. So you'll get the carrying case with yours too. Or I guess they all come with it, it looks like. Exclusive Steam. You get everything except for the virtual keyboard theme, which, I'm sure you're real tore up about that. And the $399 version is just 64 gigabytes. What are you going to do with 64 gigabytes? Yeah, that 250. Here's the thing: is the 256 gigabyte and the 512 gigabyte models. My understanding are exactly the same. Hell, they're all the same because you can replace the NVMe yourself. You could get like in my computer, I've got a 2 terabyte NVMe. Let me close that. And you could effectively do that and just you could get the cheapest one and buy a whatever NVMe you want. Close that. There we go. And make this thing, there's no discernible difference. Devin says, I've been a Linux desktop user for a while, and this device is what I've been waiting for so long. I've not been a Linux user. I've never used Linux. A friend of mine has, and I've seen it in action. And I know it's definitely got some pluses, a lot of pluses to it. But like I said a while ago, I'm willing to learn. I'm hoping that 1 hour and 38 minutes that just popped up on there, I don't think you guys can see it very well, will drop down now that I closed out of that thing for the internet. If not, we're just, I guess that's going to be all for the stream. I don't think you guys want to watch this thing update for an hour and some change. That sucks. Devin also said, "LO, honestly, the keyboard theme for the top tier one is eye candy. It looks so nice." Really? I haven't. I mean, the keyboard popped up a minute ago, but I haven't. Yeah, I didn't. I just put the password in. I really wasn't paying much attention to it. Man, I can't believe this thing's saying it's going to take an hour now. That's rural area satellite Wi-Fi for you right there. It's great, man. It's just so awesome. I love my house. I love it out here, but fuck this internet. Let's see if it'll let me do anything else. If not, I'm probably just going to call it a day. So, oh yeah, I guess like depth-wise, as you can see between these two, they're about the same. The Switch Lite and Switch Pro, not Switch Pro, that doesn't exist. Switch OG Switch and the Switch Lite, they're about the same as far as depth, I think. Not really a discernible difference between the two. But from the Steam Deck, this big chunky boy, there's a difference, but once again, man, I mean, the Switch is essentially operating on freaking cell phone tech. I mean, it's a little bit more than that, of course, but I think it's running on an ARM chip. I mean, it's not that much of a difference, really, thickness-wise. Really, it's just this part back here that juts out. You can't, like, right here. That's about all the extra you get. I mean, of course, the grips, but I prefer these grips. Like with the Switch, I always felt like something was missing right here, like something to grab onto. I mean, there's nothing wrong with the design, but you kind of do this number. You know, your hands don't have anywhere to go. You're used to having that curved surface under from using controllers all the years. I mean, look at any controller. Any controller's like that. You've always got something to grab onto. So I actually prefer, even though these grips come out, I don't know if they've really got much hardware besides rumble packs or something inside these grips, or if they're just for ergonomics, but I like them. Yeah. Now, I do like the thumbsticks a lot more than the Switches. The Switch's thumbsticks are kind of trash, which, you know, you get the whole Joy-Con drift thing, of course. But the Switch's thumbsticks, I mean, thumbsticks do what they're supposed to do, I suppose. But compared to these are legit full-size controller thumbsticks. And you actually feel like you've got some control with them. Like they got a little bit of throw. So I like that. This thing's charging really fast too, by the way. All right, let's see. We got help, back, and menu. What happens if we go to the Steam menu? Oh, we can do some stuff. We can actually move around while it's installing. It's the touch. Oh, the touchpads have rumble. That's neat. That's like the the original my Vive. Yeah, my Vive ones, the originals. I don't use them anymore, but they had, you know, kind of a little rumble to them. I've never been a touchpad lover, but I mean, using it for like a mouse here or there, I think would be fine. But oh, there we go. Okay, they have a click. That is really cool. That click, I mean, unless there's something inside, because before I turned on the Steam Deck, I was pushing on it and click. There was no click. It was just, they were solid. It is either somehow mechanically it's locked up, or they're using the rumble to simulate the click, and it truly feels like a click. Like, that's a click, just like a button. That's really cool. I mean, I know that sounds stupid. Like, so what, dude? You're really excited about that, but That's really cool. Okay, let's see. We got setup, help, about, power. Not much we can do here. Oh, that's setup. Okay, we're in the setup. Select. Back. Oh, shit. I went back. Continue. I'm so happy it didn't exit out or something like that. Okay, let's... about. Host name, SteamOS. Yeah, this is just... Yeah, nothing really interesting here, I guess. Third party. Hardware. It's an AMD custom APU. 2.8 gigahertz is the CPU speed. I wonder if you can overclock it. It's got 15 gigabytes of RAM. Well, 14.5. There's probably 16 gigabytes. It's just not reading. That's not bad. The AMD, the video card, graphics card is AMD Van Gogh. Let's see. What other info can we get from this thing? Not much. I don't know about how much, like, how much, if any, VRAM it has. Oh, VRAM size. 1 gigabyte. Well, that's not a lot. But, I mean, you don't need a lot, I guess, for this little thing. I am curious to see what all of my library this will play. Okay, so what's this button do? Okay, this is the settings. Let's see what all we can play around in here. We have Bluetooth. I don't mind the touchpad with this. Bluetooth is on. I'll turn that on later. We got brightness. I turn all my stuff up really bright all the time. It's terrible for the battery. Wi-Fi, Bluetooth. Okay, so not much. I'm wondering if this is gonna expand settings-wise once it finishes installing, maybe, because that was a very basic set of settings. Now, it doesn't tell me how much I'm downloading here or installing, as it puts it. Okay, touchscreen's real nice. Steam menu. This is where power. Sleep, shutdown, restart. It's got a nice, you don't have to it's got a nice feel to the touchscreen. Well, ladies and gents, I'm going to say that that's probably about it, because I don't think you guys want to wait the hour, if not more, due to my Wi-Fi, to watch this thing. Oh, I see some chat over there. I'll come over there and answer those real quick. But set it there for a visual representation. I said originally, and I meant that this is not going to be a long stream. There we go. Yeah. Let's see. Devin says, I've been buying Steam games when they go on sale to have new games to play on the deck. That's one plus is you get all the good Steam sales. You won't see that on consoles. No, you won't. And you want to know a really cool play. If you want to know where to get a lot of Steam games, and the quality varies, of course, but you can get a lot of Steam games for really cheap. And it is one of the ways. I mean, I just buy a bunch of fucking games anyway. But one of the ways that I've amassed such a collection, I've got hundreds upon hundreds of games now. They're not all like AAA games. I've got some. There's the Cyberpunks and the God of Wars and all that. But Humble Bundle. Go to humble.com. And Humble Bundle has a really cool service where you get somewhere in the neighborhood of 10 to 12 games a month for free. They also have a bunch of other games that you can get for free that are like indie games. But they give you 10 to 12 games a month for free. And you also get sales, like anything, you get a certain percentage off Steam games. It's not a lot. It's like 10%. It's tax. I think the longer you're a member, I think my percentage is like 20% because I've been on there a few years. But you get every month for I think a membership is something like $10 to $12. It's not a lot. But they also have a shit ton of bundles that they're always doing and just sales. They're constantly having sales of games. It's all, the site is nothing but sales, mostly for Steam. They do Epic and other things. And they do sell other digital merchandise like just programs and stuff like that, ebooks, lots of like things like that. But they're primarily games, and all the stuff goes to charity too, or a good portion of it goes to charity. That's a really good service, and I've gotten a lot of really cool games I've never heard of, and some I have. I mean, they usually their bundles each month will have like one big main game that's like a AAA or a well-known game, and then there's like all these other smaller games. But some of those smaller games have been really cool, and when I say smaller, some of them aren't that small. I don't love every game I ever get from there, but none of them, it's never given me a game that has had like a bad rating on Steam. All the games that they ever have are, typically mostly positive to very positive and things like that. You don't ever get any that are like mostly negative or negative reviews. I think mixed was the most I've ever gotten. Typically they're positive or mostly positive. And, but that's a really good service. Check that out. Humble.com. And you can also acquire a bunch of games. Like if you're going to buy a game on Steam, you go there, and it's never more. It's typically a little bit cheaper. But yeah, you are right. Steam be selling the hell out some games. You can put stuff on your wish list, and it'll typically show up fairly soon. Emma Boohoo is here. That is my other daughter, by the way. Says, Dad, this is unrelated, but can I throw some of my clothing in the washer or no? Really? Yes. Yes, you can. Just change it out. Seriously, you come on my stream to ask about washing clothes? Anyway, I didn't expect a lot of people in this stream today because I didn't really advertise it in advance. I just kind of did it real quick. And this is an unboxing. Hour and 27 minutes left. So most people, this thing's been unboxed by all the big chains out there already. I will do one of my streams though. On one of my streams, I'll show some of the gameplay on this thing after I get some stuff uploaded to it or downloaded to it, because my internet service is about to get better, so I'll be able to download things like normal again. So I will show more gameplay and stuff like that. I don't think I'll do a stream just dedicated to doing Steam Deck gaming, but I will put it on there like in one of my other streams, which I stream frequently. Every Wednesday I stream. Check out my gaming channel, Jacob Anders Gaming. I think it's linked in the description. If not, just search Jacob Anders Gaming. New channel I'm trying to start. Not a lot of people there. Appreciate any subscriptions we get. I will be streaming. I would have been, those of you that tune in frequently, I would have been streaming more, but this internet issue has just been kind of a pain in the butt. It makes streaming a bitch. So that's why I know I said I was going to be streaming a lot more. That's why I do plan on, probably not this weekend. I'm very busy this weekend. I got a lot of stuff going on. Maybe this weekend randomly, but next week definitely, other than just Wednesday. Wednesday I'll definitely stream. I will be streaming some other times, playing some stuff. I don't know what. We'll play something. I got this new thing. If I can bring it up here. New for me. One-handed keyboard thing. I'm looking forward to trying out with an FPS game or something. So that'll be pretty cool. Anyway, I appreciate you guys, everybody who did come and hang out and see my new toy. And I'll be playing with it in about an hour. I'm going to take this up closer to the router, and hopefully I'll get a better connection. But I appreciate you guys coming and seeing me unbox this little beast of a machine. I'm looking forward to it. Everybody here who came in and spoke. What do we got here? Well, I didn't know. Can I play on your Steam Deck? Maybe. I will eat your parent. What the hell? Fatherless over on Twitch says, hello, buy followers, primes and viewers on viewers.shop. Oh, thanks for that. Anyway, yeah, I'm streaming on my Twitch channel, both my YouTube channels, Facebook and Twitter right now. So check out all those. They're in the link. There are links in the description of if you're on my main. Most of you guys are on my main channel, so appreciate you coming there. Subscribe and follow and all that stuff that you do. Do you think you could link Switch games, or is it just Steam games? Just Steam games for now. I don't know anything about this thing. Yeah, it's just Steam. It's like Steam in your pocket. But that's what RetroArch is for, because that does all the games. You can play, I've seen the videos. You can emulate Switch games on there, though, because Switch games are easy to emulate. So it's an emulate. I will be doing a lot of emulation on it. I may do a video. I may do a what do you call it? A stream of that, because I guess I could just plug into the display port and show my display. So yeah, there's that. Quick question, says Devin. Sure, go ahead, man. What games are you the most excited to play on the deck? I don't know. Really? It's really what I'm most excited to play on this thing. I'm excited to see what will run. My understanding is that just most things will run on it. It's just how well they'll run on it. So from my collection, I'm really excited to just kind of get into my backlog. I own so many games I've never even opened. I've never even downloaded on Steam, like a ton of them. And a lot of them come from Humble Bundle, and just a bunch of other ones. I've bought other bundles of games, and I've bought games I've just never played. So I'm really looking forward to getting into those. I know I bought and streamed God of War 2018 a few months back, well, like a month or so ago. And well, I guess it was before. It was when I built my PC. But now I've got this PC, this friggin' monster of a PC that will run it at like ultra settings all the way. And I don't know. I just don't want to play it on there. But that seems like something I would want to play on the Steam Deck when I was just like sitting on the couch. For whatever reason, that one comes to mind. Probably not like Cyberpunk or anything. Cyberpunk's good again, by the way. Or not again. It's finally good with the patches they have, by the way. I've got a lot of movie games, like interactive movie games. I stream those a lot. I might try some of those out. I don't really know, man. There's not like a specific one. Maybe some more like arcadey type of games, like quick play games you can just throw on and have a good time with. I'm really, honestly, I'm most interested, Steam Deck. Well, you did say what games, not what Steam games. I was thinking Steam. I'm really interested in getting RetroArch booted up on it and running and having my full library of ROMs on there. Because, I mean, I've got games, thousands of games, something like 20 gigabytes of games from the friggin' Atari 2600, NES, SNES, N64, Dreamcast, Genesis, Master System, fucking Sega CD, 32X, just everything. And I even like PlayStation, I think the original Xbox, everything up to around about the original Xbox. I've got tons and tons of ROMs of those. And I'm looking forward to like really easily going back to all those. Because right now I got to come down here to my studio and get on my computer, and it's all right there. And I spend so much time down here already, like working. I kind of don't want to do that. So it'll be nice to have this thing and just be able to like sit in the living room, or let's be real, sit on the toilet. Don't judge. Everybody knows they're going to do it. I mean, hell, when this thing came out, that was part of their marketing campaign. It's showing that. So yeah, sit in the bathroom and play this thing. So, oh, now it says 2 hours remaining. Hell yeah, that Wi-Fi is getting better. Not really, but I'd say honestly the retro game, or not retro gaming, I guess it's retro game. The emulation is what I'm looking forward to a whole lot. I know that was a really just like, I did not answer your question really. I just kind of rambled about games and stuff. So sorry. How long will it even take to download stuff on there? Well, once my internet is good, which my current internet, there's some workarounds, so I might be able to make it work. But once my internet's good, they'll download as quick as they will any computer. Is the Steam Deck meant to run as well as your computer does, or is it just kind of like a Switch but for Steam? I mean, it's like a mini computer. It's about as powerful as a PS4 or an Xbox One. It's in that power range, but like a computer. It's just a computer. You can hook it up to a dock and actually just, mouse and keyboard and monitor and all that. So it's just a mini PC. I mean, I'm probably not going to be editing any of my videos on there or anything, or I'm going to be only gaming on it. Danny A73 says, hi, want to become famous? Yeah, sure, why not? Buy followers, primes, and viewers on Viewers Shop. You know what? That's the second Twitch one today. Twitch is the one place where I haven't been getting spam, and today all of a sudden I'm getting a bunch of fucking spam on Twitch. Oh, thanks for that, Danny. Danny the Bot, A73. By the way, just going to do laundry later. Oh, okay, great. I've never been on my Switch while on the toilet, says Erwin. Well, I have. I've been on my daughter's Switch while on the toilet. I ain't going to lie. Anybody who says that you haven't thought of that, you're fucking lying. All right, everybody. That's about it. I mean, that's all I was going to be doing today. I don't think there's anything else really about this thing. It's all, what it does at this point. We looked at all the sexy stuff it does. Until it's done installing and updating, I'm not going to see the rest. So I will, in one of my streams, like I said, get back to you guys and let you know how it's doing. Sunny is very excited about seeing you on YouTube. Sunny is my youngest daughter, by the way. She's probably wondering why I'm stuck in a phone. That's my other daughter there. So you can go on like Chrome or something on there. Yeah, I mean, it has a web browser. I don't know which one it uses. It's Linux based, so I don't know. Find out soon. Okay. Anyway, I appreciate everybody coming by and hanging out. And those of you that commented, thanks for commenting. And check out one of my other streams, which are typically a bit more well-structured and better than this one. But there it is. There it is. Sorry, everything's backwards. Steam Deck. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Oh, look at that. Shibadog moves his arms saying goodbye. Thank you so much for the super chat, Emma Boohoo. $3 super chat. I appreciate that. Devin says Firefox by default. Yeah, I figured it was something like Firefox. But you can install any browser. Yeah, and you can install Windows on this thing. I'm just not going to. I don't have anything against Windows. I mean, I like what Windows I have. The only thing on Windows that I want on my Steam Deck, like I said in the beginning, was is Game Pass. I think Game Pass on this thing would be awesome. Because it would be kind of like a portable Xbox at that point. And Game Pass is a phenomenal service. And I think running it on this thing would be just amazing. And supposedly, Game Pass is coming to Steam. They're working. Gabe Newell said a week or two ago that they're working on getting Game Pass on Steam. However that works, I don't know. I don't care. But that means I don't have to get Windows or dual boot or anything, Windows on this thing. I can just wait for it to come on there. So I'm excited. That'll be cool. I got another $3 super chat. Money from Erwin. Thank you, Erwin, very much. I appreciate that. Dad, love you. Love you too. You can do Game Pass on the Steam OS. Can you? There are already workarounds. Okay. Well, if there's workarounds for Steam OS, then I'll check that out. I'll definitely look into that. I assume I don't know how that would work because PC Game Pass goes through the Microsoft Store. I guess you would have to somehow go through like a browser would it be like, because I bet you can, because Game Pass does do, well, not Game Pass, but it's part of Game Pass. You have like game streaming where you can stream the games to your mobile device. I wonder if it'll do that, because that actually works surprisingly well. I mean, it's not perfect. Of course, you're streaming, and a lot of it depends on your connection, like where you're at. But if you have a decent connection, or just even a cell phone connection, I've done that. I mean, I'm not really big on like cell phone gaming, but I have streamed games to my cell phone just to see how they work, and it worked surprisingly well. So, I mean, maybe that's how, I guess you could probably do that through the browser, because you could log on to Xbox Live. I don't even think they call it that anymore, but Xbox Game Pass or Game Pass, whatever. You could log onto that through the OS and stream games that way. But I don't want to I want to download them. I want to have them where I don't want to have to depend on the internet. If nothing else, living out here in this rural area for the past couple of months has taught me, because I've never had internet issues, but living out here with these internet struggles, I don't want to depend on the internet anymore, because, oh my God, it sucks when it doesn't work. Microsoft Edge beta on Linux. Okay. Cool. All right. Well, that's it, everybody. Kind of an unconventional stream, I know. Not my normal thing, but it's all good. 2 hours. But I knew I should have plugged this thing in earlier. I got this thing like hours ago. It came in the mail probably around noon. So it's been sitting there, but I had work to do. I had a bunch of videos I had to shoot, and I told myself, no, you're not touching that Steam Deck until you shoot those videos. So I shot a bunch of videos, which all those are coming. Now I'm going to turn around and start editing today's video that was supposed to come out at 9 o'clock this morning, but it's going to be coming out this evening. So what is that movie? I saw an early screening of it. Lost City. Yeah, Lost City. Review's late as hell, but it's coming on the channel in a little bit. Anyway, any of you guys that are here that are not subscribed, please consider subscribing. Check out my other content. It's not so much. My streams are usually gaming related, but all my videos are typically movie related. If you're into movies, check that out. If not, and you're only into the games, check out my gaming channel, Jacob Anders Gaming. And that is only games, no movies. Lots more content coming to that very soon, especially with this internet issues getting all squared away. I'm going to be doing some VR workouts, which if you were there for my initial VR workout session, that was something. People said it was entertaining. I put on a weight vest and a bunch of weights on my arms and legs, played some VR games, and about fucking killed myself. It was tough. I was sore for days, like legit sore, like walking around like, oh my God, my back, my legs. Anywho, subscribe to Dad. Yes, Emma, subscribe to Dad. Okie dokie, guys. I appreciate you guys coming by again. I keep on doing this outro. That's all I got. I'm out of here for real this time. Peace, love, chicken grease. I'm out this piece. Check out my podcast I'm part of as well. It's not on here. It's on the Movie Emporium's channel, Fifth Dimension, if you're into the Twilight Zone. We do that once a week. Totally random for this. I know. Whatever. I'm out of here. I'm rambling. See you guys, I don't know, sometime. Hope to see you guys all. Devin Kaler, I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Devin Kaler Owens, you are the only one in the chat that I do not recognize. If you've been here before, sorry, didn't remember you. Hope to see you again in my stream, man. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks